complex numbers. And student, have you done it? Complex number. Yes, students, please tell me what. Chat box में डालिए बच्चों फटाफट से जल्दी से. Have you done this chapter? Right. So, can anybody tell me what is a complex number? Anybody tell me what is a complex number? Yes. Anyone? बोलते नहीं है आप लोग. मतलब why you are so sitting dull? You should interact with me. ठीक है? Please tell me what is a complex number. क्या होते हैं? Those numbers which are not real, right? So any number which can be written in the form of a plus iota b, where a and b are real, right? A और b तो real है बच्चे. So any number that can be represented in the form a plus iota b. What is this I called iota, right? Can anybody tell me what is the value of I? What is the value of iota? Yes. What is the value of iota? The value of iota is under root minus 1. When we square, yeah, very good question. Rajdeep Kaur. So when we square this, this becomes, and when we further square it, so I4 is equal to iota. So therefore, we have anything I to the power in the multiples of 4n, right? 4 is always 1. Is this clear? For example, if I have to find the value of, let's say, I39, what will be the value of I39, right? So always write it in the form of, can we write it as 36 plus 3? It can be written as 36 into I3, right? I36 is in the multiple of 4, and this I cube can be written as I square into I, right students? So I4 raised to power into n, that will become 1. The value of iota square will be minus 1 into iota. So this will become minus iota. Is this clear? So if you have some powers of iota, how to solve this? This is the way to solve it. Is it clear? Have all of you got the assignment, students? आपको assignment मिली है बच्चों? Yes, very good. So do you have the question number 1 part A and B? Question number 1 part A and B. That is iota raised to power 1 by 58. Have you got this question? How to do this question? Iota raised to power. Just a moment. I have written it in the. It is 1 upon iota raised to power 50. Right? So this can also be written as iota raised to power minus 50. Is it clear? Is this clear or not? Or what you can do, you can solve this power in the denominator also, and then we can further solve it. Now it is 58. The nearest multiple of 4 is 56 or 60. So what we'll do, we'll take 56 less than that plus 2, right? So it can be further written as 56 into iota square. 1 upon iota raised to power 56 can be written as 14 fours into iota square. This part will become 1 and iota square will be minus 1. So hence it is 1 upon minus 1, which is minus 1. Is it clear, students? Kanji, write in the chat box. Give your reactions. Now we move to the second question or first question, second part. This is iota raised to power 41 plus 1 over iota raised to power 257 whole raised to power 9. Right? Please try this question, students. Will you try this? हाँ जी बच्चों, आप लोग करेंगे ट्राई ये क्वेश्चन? Yes or no? Please write in the chat box whether yes or no, or shall I explain it? Yes, Gurleen, please try. Others also try this. You just convert the power of iota in the multiples of 4, 2 and 1 and then put their respective values. Iota 4 की जो value रहती है, multiple of 4 will be 1, iota square will be -1 and iota will be iota. So please try to solve this. Answer is 0. Okay. Any other one with answer 0? देखिए बच्चों, I41 can be written as 40 plus 1 plus multiple of 4, यानी कि if you divide 257 by 4, 1 by 2, right? So means this can be written as 256 into, this becomes iota 4, 40 into iota raised to power 1 plus similarly here now this will become 1, so that become 1 into iota will be iota plus 1 over 1 into iota, right students, raised to power 9. So what you got, 1 plus 1 by iota, you got iota plus 1 by iota raised to power 9. Now to solve this, right students? So now this, whenever we have 1 by iota, please rationalize this by multiplied and divide by iota. So this become iota upon iota square, which is -1. So therefore 1 by iota will come into the form minus iota. So this becomes raised to power 9. So iota minus iota raised to power 9, which will be 0. So you are right. The answer will be 0. Second question you can try yourself. Now we move on to the question number 3. Right students? Question number 3 part 1. Iota raised to power 592 plus iota raised to power 590 plus iota raised to power 588 plus iota raised to power 586 plus iota raised to power 584 divided by iota raised to power 582 plus 580, 578 plus 576. And students, how to do this? Who will tell me how to do this question? Anyone? You can switch on your mic and tell me how to do this. Shall we convert each and every terms into the form iota raised to power 4 multiples? Or what we can do, in the numerator the least term is iota raised to power 584. And in the denominator the least term, the term with the least power of iota is iota raised to power 574. So what we can do, we can take common. Here 584, what we are left here, plus 6 plus iota raised to power 4 plus 1. Similarly, right? Just right, friends. 574 iota raised to power 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. So this bracket and this bracket entire thing will be cancelled out. Both are same things, right? No need to solve them, just cancel them. Now what you got? Iota raised to power 584. This power when transposed to the numerator will be subtracted, that is 574. So you got iota raised to power 10, which can be further written as, is this clear, students? Iota raised to power 8 have the value 1 and iota square will be minus 1. So hence the answer of this question will be minus 1, right? Is this clear? So देख के घबरा नहीं जाना बच्चों questions को. So it's a quite easy question, right? So all part of third question you can try yourself, right? Later on. Now we move on to the question number 4, right? So express each of the following complex number in the form a plus iota b. Everything is clear in this question, students? Yes or no, please write in the chat box and confirm me whether you can do the other parts of question number 3 or not. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 के बाकी पार्ट्स हो जाएंगे बच्चों, राइट? Now we move on to the question number 4. Express each of the following complex number in the a plus iota b form. Now look at the first question. First question is again on the iota forms, so you can try yourself. I will be explaining you the second part. Just have a look on the second part. 2 plus 3 iota into 3 minus iota into 1 plus. स्टूडेंट जिस तरह से आप मल्टीप्लिकेशन करते हैं बाइनोमियल्स की इन द केस ऑफ algebraic expression, same thing you have to do here. You have to multiply, right? First multiply these two brackets. 2 3s are 6 minus 2 iota plus 9 iota minus 3 iota square, right? Now 1 plus 2 iota as it is. Now you first need to solve this bracket. Whenever you have iota square, convert it into minus 1 and then solve it, right? You can change this entire bracket in the a plus iota b form. So what you got here? 6 minus 2 plus 9 plus 7 iota minus 3 into iota square. The value of iota square will be 1. So minus 3 will become plus 3. So 1 plus 2 iota. So this becomes 9 plus 7 iota into 1 plus 2i. Again multiply and solve this. So 9 ones are 9 plus 18 iota plus 7 iota plus 14 iota square. Iota square will be minus 1. So minus 49 minus 14. It will be minus 5 plus 18 plus 7. That will be 25. So this will be the A plus iota B form, right? So A is minus 5 and B is 25. Is this clear, students? बच्चों क्लियर हो गया ये? हाँ जी. Lovepreet Kaur, is this clear? हाँ जी. Lovepreet, I am talking to you, beta. Is this question clear or not? Harjas Kokar, Navjeevan,
Yes, sir.
हाँ जी, Navjan Brad.
Yes, sir.
Lovepreet is not there. I think I shall remove her from the meeting. If she can't respond, is she there? Other I am going to remove you. Is Lovepreet there?
So network problem.
Yes, students. We move on to the next question. Whosoever will not respond, I'll remove it. Fourth question, third part. Yes, 7 plus root 2 iota upon 3 plus root 2 iota whole square. Right, students? 7 plus root 2 iota upon 3 plus root 2 iota whole square. Right, students? So how to do this? There is a rule in the complex number whenever you have some imaginary part or the a plus iota b form or the term with iota in the denominator. First of all, you have to remove the denominator from the iota form, right? What is the meaning? Let's say here the term is there. So you have to rationalize it. First of all, it is square. So we'll first solve this. Solve it separately, students. This is square. Apply a plus b whole square identity. So this becomes 3 3s are 9. Root 2 iota. So that will become 2 iota square plus 3 to the 6 root 2 iota. This will be minus 1. 9 minus 2 plus 6 root 2 iota. That will be 7 plus 6 root 2 iota. So this is your denominator now. Now your term becomes 7 plus root 2 iota over 7 plus 6 root 2. Now you need to rationalize the denominator. How to rationalize? 7 plus root 2 iota 6 root 2 iota. जैसा बच्चों आप rationalization करते थे square roots के केस में, same here. You have to multiply or divide by this term by changing this sign, right? So please do this. So that will be right. So what it becomes? 7 7s are 49 minus 42 root 2 iota plus 7 root 2 iota minus 6 to the 12 iota square, right? root 2 into root 2 will be 6. Root 2 into root 2 will be 2 into 6, that is 12 I square. डिनोमिनेटर में बच्चों आप लोग a square plus a plus b into a minus b के रेडिकल लगा देंगे, that is a square minus b square. So this will becomes 7 square minus 6 root 2 iota. So what this becomes? This iota square will be cancelled, it will become plus 49 plus 12, 61 minus 42 plus 7, that will be minus 35 iota, right? And in the denominator we'll have 49 minus 36 to the 72 iota square. So it will be 61 minus 35 iota divided by 49 plus 72. So this comes out to be 121, 61 upon 121 minus 35 upon 121 iota. This is the final answer in the a plus iota b form. Is this clear, students? Any doubt? Please tell me. Any doubt, बच्चों? Yes. Any doubt, students?
Excuse me, sir. Minus 35 root 2 आयटा नहीं आएगा?
Yes. Yeah, root 2 we have missed. Right. Here also root 2. That's it. So here also, right? Any other doubt? Clear, Ji? Any other doubt, bachao? Now, question number 5. Please try the second part, B part of the question number 5 and tell me what will be the A plus iota B form. Can you do this question? Fifth question, B part. Can you do, students? Write in the chat box. Yes, no. Can you do this question, students? Please do then. Just need to rationalize and convert into A plus iota B form. Minus iota is the answer. Okay. Hanji, anyone else have got the answer? माइनस आयोटा चेक कर लेते हैं बेटा, इसको रैशनलाइज किया 1 माइनस आयोटा ओवर 1 माइनस आयोटा, ऊपर तो आपके आइडेंटिटी बन गई बच्चों, नीचे ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर, राइट? इज दिस क्लियर? So what you got here? 1 plus iota square plus, sorry, minus 2 iota, right? And in the denominator it will be 1 plus 1. So this and 1 will be cancelled out because iota square will be minus 1. So you got minus 2 iota upon 2. That is minus iota. Right, bachcho? So that is a correct answer, minus iota. Haji Lovepreet, join again. She's joining. Right. So now we move on to the next question. Question number 5th, second part, students. So just have a look at this 5th, third part. So is this clear, students? So 1 upon 1 minus 4 iota minus 2 upon 1 plus iota into 3 minus 4 iota upon 5 plus iota. Student, here first we'll solve this bracket. We'll take the LCM and then we'll solve it. Right? So 1 plus iota minus 2 into 1 minus 4 iota. Always do it in bracket, otherwise there will be problem in the signs here. Similarly, you can rationalize this part separately, right? So it is 3 minus 4 iota, then 5 plus iota. You can rationalize this, right? So what you got here? When you multiply this, 1 plus iota minus 4 iota minus 4 iota square. And in the numerator, you will have 1 plus iota minus 2 plus 8 iota into here in the denominator you will apply the a plus b, a minus b identity. So this become a square minus iota square. And in the numerator it will be 15 minus 3 iota minus 20 iota plus 4 iota square. Right? Minus minus plus 4 iota square. Solve this further. 1 minus 2. That will be minus 1 plus 9 iota. This will become minus minus plus. So this will become 5 minus 3 iota. And here 5 plus 1, 26. And in the numerator it will be minus 4. Iota square will be minus 1. So minus 4. 15 minus 4 will be 11. Minus 23 है. तो ये आ गया स्टूडेंट्स. अब क्या कीजिए आप इस वाले पार्ट को रैशनलाइज कीजिए एंड देन मल्टीप्लाई बोथ ऑफ दैम. राइट? तो देखिए कैसे करना है जी. -1 plus 9 iota 5 minus 3 iota into 5 plus 3 iota. इसको साथ में रैशनलाइज कर देते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. एंड हियर इट इज 26. 11 minus 23 है. Right? So now solve the first bracket first. -1 into 5 minus 5 minus 3 iota plus 45 iota plus 27 iota square upon 25 minus 9 iota square. राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो न्यूमरेटर को आप जब चेंज करेंगे तो यहाँ पे हो जाएगा ये -27 -5 -32 प्लस 42 आयोटा अपॉन 25 प्लस 9 34 11 minus 23 आयोटा 36। यहाँ पे 2 कैंसिल हो रहा है जी, तो आप इसको कैंसिल कर सकते हो। -16 प्लस 21 आयोटा डिवाइड बाय 17 इंटू 11 minus 23 आयोटा डिवाइड बाय 26। स्टूडेंट इनको फर्दर आप मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे तो यू विल गेट योर आंसर। इज दिस क्लियर जी? एनी डाउट स्टूडेंट इन दिस क्वेश्चन? यस, इज दिस क्वेश्चन क्लियर और नॉट बच्चों? Why not responding students? Have you understood this? Anji Lovepreet, have you joined again? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
क्वेश्चन समझ में आया बेटा आपको?
Yes, sir.
पहले आपने रिस्पॉन्ड क्यों नहीं किया था? इतनी बार मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछा आपसे।
सर नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम था।
ये नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है, आप चैट बॉक्स में या स्लो कुछ तो लिख सकते हो ना। चलिए ठीक है जी, आगे चलते हैं। तो स्टूडेंट ये आपके क्वेश्चन हो गए a प्लस आयोटा b वाले फॉर्म के। नाउ वी मूव ऑन टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 6। मैं इसका फर्स्ट पार्ट करूंगा, सेकंड पार्ट आप खुद लोग ट्राई कर सकते हैं। First question is we have to find the value of x and y when it is given as x plus iota y into 2 minus 3 iota is equal to right. So what you will do first, you will multiply the term on the left side and then equate the real part with the real parts and imaginary part with the imaginary part. So you multiply it 2x minus 3x iota plus 2y iota minus 3y iota square 4 plus iota. Right, bachcho? So this becomes 2x. This will become iota square minus 1 minus minus plus 3y plus iota into minus 3x plus 2y. So here, this is the real part, this is the imaginary part, equate them. So real part will be equal to real. So we have got the equation 2x plus 3y equal to 4, and second equation will be 3x plus 2y equal to 1. Have you understood student this much? यहाँ तक कोई डाउट है तो बताइए जी। Yes students, any doubt till now? Write in the chat box. No. दो ही लोगों को समझ आ रहा है, बाकी तो मेरे ख्याल I don't know whether they are there in the meeting or not. चलिए स्टूडेंट, इसके बाद आप दोनों इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करके एक्स वाई की वैल्यू बताइए मुझे। Solve these two equation and tell me the value of x and y. हाँ जी बच्चों, कर दी वैल्यू फाइंड। टू एक्स प्लस थ्री वाई इक्वल टू 4 एंड माइनस 2x माइनस 3x प्लस 2y इक्वल टू 1। कितना टाइम लगाओगे बच्चों कैलकुलेशन करने में? x 5/13। भाई कितना आया बेटा? 14/13। राइट बच्चों, द वैल्यूज आर करेक्ट। x is 5/13 and y is 14/13. Everyone can solve this equation and find the value of x and y, and it will comes out to be 5/13 and 14/13. Right students? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आ जाते हैं बच्चों हम। फाइंड द कॉन्जुगेट। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल विल अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द कॉन्जुगेट। Conjugate of a complex number. What do you mean by the conjugate of a complex number, students? Who will tell me what is the meaning of conjugate? See, if we have any complex number z equal to a plus iota b, right? If we represent it in a plane, two-dimensional plane, although this topic now is not your syllabus, but still by understanding this graph, you will be in a better position to understand the concept of conjugate of a complex number. Student, when we plot this complex number on the graphical form, this plane जो आपका जनरल प्लेन होता था बेटा, उसको आप बोलते थे कार्टेशियन प्लेन. Here this plane is known as Argand plane. There you have x-axis and y-axis. Now here this x-axis is known as real axis and this y-axis is known as imaginary axis. Right? Whenever you have to represent this number, let's say this is point is a comma 0, this is 0 comma b. This point P having the coordinate a comma b, it will be the location of this complex number, right? This will be the location of this complex number, right? When you have P as the point to represent Z, now if you take the image of this point P in this real axis, it will be here. The coordinate will be a comma minus b. Have you understood this, students? If you take the image of the point P in the real axis, it comes out to be a comma minus b. Is this part clear? This point P dash, that is a comma minus p, is nothing but the conjugate of this complex number. This is the conjugate of the complex number. Means the image in the real axis represents the conjugate. Suppose I have this complex number. So this conjugate is, we generally understand the conjugate is just change the sign in between. But actual meaning is shown in the graph. Have you understood, bacho? Have you understood or not? What is the meaning of conjugate? How it can be represented on an argand plane. This plane is known as argand plane. Right, bacho? Now we have these questions. Find the conjugate of the following. Now all the complex number here given. First of all, you have to convert them into the a plus iota b form, and then you have to take the conjugate. Right? For example, the question number 7, first part. Here the complex number is given 1 divided by 4 minus 3 iota. First of all, you need to find out its a plus iota b form by rationalizing. What you got? Right? This is minus 1. It will become 25. So what will be z here? 4 by 25 plus 3 by 25 iota. Right? And when you take conjugate, this will be 4 upon 25 minus 3 upon 25 iota. Is this clear? Is it clear, students? Yes or no? Hanji, students. Right. Now, this is the conjugate. This we were supposed to find out. Another thing which you need to understand is the magnitude of a complex number. Magnitude को हम modulus भी समझते हैं बच्चों. It is also known as modulus of a complex number. Now, what is modulus? अभी मैंने बेटा एक प्लेन के ऊपर कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर ड्रॉ किया था जी. Is this clear? Now, if you have to find its modulus or magnitude, now this length will be your B. This length is A. This is OP is your modulus of the complex number, and it is represented by Z mod. Now, this modulus, if you apply the Pythagoras theorem also here, what will be mod Z? Right, students? So this will be the under root a square plus b square. Suppose you have any complex number 2 plus 3 iota. You have to find the modulus of this. What will be the modulus? 2 square plus 3 square under root. So that comes out to be. Is this clear? Any doubt in this, students? Now, if you take the square of this modulus, what it will be equal to? A square plus b square. Right? So now there is a very, very important result on conjugate and modulus. Z bar is equal to conjugate. पूरे कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट रिजल्ट है बच्चों. Z into Z bar is equal to mod Z square. Right? ये प्लीज नोट कर लीजिए बच्चों. Z into Z bar is equal to mod Z square. आपकी बुक में काफी सारे क्वेश्चन में ये वाला फॉर्मूला यूज होगा. राइट? नेक्स्ट थिंग कम्स द multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. What do you mean by multiplicative inverse? आप लोगों ने जूनियर क्लासेस में स्टूडेंट 6, 7, 8 में मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इनवर्स किया है. What is the meaning of multiplicative inverse? Suppose there is a complex number z. you have to find a complex number. When you multiply by that complex number, the answer is 1, right? If you multiply it by 1 by z, right? So here 1 by z is the multiplicative inverse of z. Multiplicative inverse of z, right? For example, you have a complex number z. Let's say 2 plus 3 iota. Its multiplicative inverse will be 1 by z. That is 1 upon 2 plus 3 iota. Generally, it is written as multiplicative inverse, right? This is 1 upon, and another way to write this is, student, we have this result. Z into z bar is equal to mod z square, right? If you divide both sides by z, right? So this z will be cancelled out. What you got here? If you divide it both sides by modulus square, this will be cut down. So 1 by z will be equal to conjugate upon. So this, sometime we also use this formula, right? Mod z upon modulus z whole square. This formula is the product of the result which I have told you earlier. Okay, जी mod z, this multiplicative inverse of z is equal to conjugate of z over mod z whole square, right? देखिए इसको प्रूव करके देखते हैं जी. I have z as 2 plus 3 iota. So what will be multiplicative inverse? 1 over 2 plus 3 iota. Now if you put it in the standard form, what it becomes? 2 minus 3 iota over 2 minus 3 iota. In the numerator you have 2 minus 3 iota. In the denominator you have 2 square minus 3 iota whole square. So this becomes 2 minus 3 iota divided by 13. Now what is this? This is conjugate of z and this is mod z, right? So therefore multiplicative inverse is also equal to mod z upon conjugate of z upon mod z square. Is this clear, bachcho? Any doubt in this? Any doubt, students? चलिए एक दो क्वेश्चन करते हैं इसमें. Now the question is, first question you can do it. Second question. Find the multiplicative inverse of, let's say it is z, right? 4 plus 3 iota whole square. First of all, simplify this. Apply the a plus b whole square identity. Right? This comes out to be 16 plus 9i square plus 24 iota. 16 minus 9. This comes out to be your complex number in the a plus iota b. Now students, you need to change it into multiplicative inverse. What will be multiplicative inverse? Right, check. So solve this by rationalizing. Have you understood this step, students? ये वाला step समझ में आया? You have multiplied numerator and denominator by 7 minus 24 iota. Numerator you have 7 minus 24 iota. In the denominator you can apply the identity a plus b, a minus b. So what you got here? 7 square will be 49 minus 24 iota square 576 I square. इसको I square को रिमूव करके प्लस कर देंगे जी 7/625 minus 24/625. This will be the multiplicative inverse of 4 plus 3 iota whole square. Is it clear, students? Any doubt? Right. So we move on to the next question. See the 9th question, students. It is given to you Z1 is equal to 2 minus iota. Z2 is equal to minus 2 plus iota. Find the value of real Z1, Z2 upon. Now, what is the meaning of this question? What is this re? This re is known as real part. Real part of Z1 into Z2 divided by conjugate of Z2. So first of all, we need to find out this thing. इसको find out करने के लिए students क्या करना है? Z1 into Z2 upon conjugate of Z1. What is Z1 into Z2? 2 minus iota minus 2 plus iota divided by conjugate of Z1. What will be the conjugate? 2 plus iota. Now solve this. Right? When you solve this, it becomes minus 4 plus 2 iota minus minus plus 2 iota minus iota square divided by 2 plus iota. So this will become minus into minus 1 plus 1. So minus 3 plus 4 iota divided by 2 plus iota. Now you rationalize this. You got minus 6 plus 3 iota plus 8 iota minus 4 iota square means plus 4 divided by 2 to the 4 plus 1. Is it clear, students? So now this is minus 2 plus 11 iota divided by 5. So this is the Z1 into Z2 upon conjugate of Z1. Now we have to find real part of this. So this is the real part. This is the real part. This is the imaginary part. Now he has only asked for real part. So this will be equal to minus 2 by 5. So you have to find the real part of this entire thing. So you solve this and whatever is the real part, that will be your answer. Have you understood, students? Yes, any doubt? So question number 9th, you can do it. Question number 10th, you leave it, right? Because this is not the part of the syllabus now. We'll do the rest of the question in the next class. So thank you very much for joining.